Cowboy Nation. Y'all already know who it is.
Buck, here we go.
Week 1 is in the books, baby. I ain't gonna even lie, we look pretty good. Shout out to my quarterback, baby. Hold on, y'all. Y'all wait 1 minute.
They've come out.
Shout out to my quarterback, Dak Prescott. Woo! I ain't gonna even lie, we look good though. We look really good. We look really good, even though we lost in a losing effort. But run game look good. I was highly concerned about that. Cowboy Nation, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and get started, baby. Welcome to the Gridiron Sports Podcast. I am your host, Majestic Sounds. Cowboy Nation, Week 1 is in the books. And the Dallas Cowboys played against the Philadelphia Eagles, the first game of the season, Thursday Night Football. And honestly speaking, we look better than what I anticipated. Defense, it's going to be a long season for our defense. But I will say the second half, the defense did look good when Eberflus made the switch of having a spy and also switching from man-to-man to zone, defensively speaking. So our defense looked better the second half. You know, you just can't let Jalen Hurts pull the ball down and run on third down. You know what he's going to do. Every dual threat quarterback does it. Whether if it's a design run or it's RPO, whatever, that's still a design. It's just a read option. You're going to read the defense, you're going to throw or you're going to run. So, you know, when you got those dual threat quarterbacks, you have to at least have a spy. So that's what we did the second half. So the defense did look better. But I come to tell y'all this one thing, Cowboy Nation. We don't look the same. I don't care what nobody tell you, baby. I'm telling you the truth.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Truth is, Cowboy Nation, we do not look the same without Michael Parsons. I previously stated this on my last episode that we would not look like anything defensively. We cannot get to the quarterback. We had 1 sack the entire game from Marshawn Neely. Now, we'll say this. The referees were not calling the holds. We were being held numerous of times. I counted about 3 to 5 times we were being held when we were rushing the passer. But if you had a Michael Parsons, you would have still got home. He just elevates the team. He warrants 2 to 3 defenders, and everybody else can eat because he gets so much attention. But when you don't have a Michael Parsons, this is what you have. This is what you get. So once again, Jerry Jones trying to outsmart everybody, being cheap, looking at the future and not looking at right now. You cannot win. I done said this 1,000 times. I'm going to say it again. You cannot win with less talent in the National Football League. Now, the Philadelphia Eagles need to clean up some things. And I get it. It's week 1. But they had a lot of penalties, Cowboy Nation. I'm going to go ahead and pull up these numbers here. But before I go into that, let's talk about Dak Prescott. He looked really, really good in the pocket. He eluded 2 sacks. The defense could have sacked him 2 different occasions, and he made big plays out of both of those times where they could have sacked him. So he was 21 for 34, 61 percentage. He could have had more than 61, arguably 62% completion percentage if everybody would have just caught the ball. You go down here. I think he threw it to Spanford and he didn't catch it. Obviously, he has no receptions. He threw some to George Pickens that he didn't catch. I think it's 1 that he didn't catch. Schoonmaker didn't catch that 1 down the seam. I know Jake missed 1, and of course CeeDee Lamb missed 3. Although he had 7 catches, he missed 3. And you know, we had our chance to win the game, and due to those drops, we couldn't win the game, Cowboy Nation. And that is not Dak's fault. Dak played nearly a flawless game. So if we had had maybe 2 more possessions, who would have known? And I want to say this really, really quick. So I won't hold you guys too long. I don't want to hold you too long. Sometimes people don't understand the importance of pass rushing. And I get it. You got to stop the run. But at what cost? You're going to let Michael Parsons walk out the franchise because we can't stop the run? No, you keep him and you finesse and finagle the salary cap like I've been saying. And you add on. You don't take away and remove said player that has generational talent. So my point is simply this, Cowboy Nation. The importance of pass rushing gives you more possessions. Like I previously stated, I know I was going off on Jerry Jones because people fail to realize the importance of pass rush. You're forcing an incompletion. You're forcing a fumble. You're forcing an interception. Or you can ultimately get the sack. Long as you create some type of disruption to the opposing team offense and force a 3 and out, you get another possession. So essentially, you're giving your quarterback the ball back. And that's what I was screaming and yelling about when I was fussing. You just took that away from us. Basically, now we have less possessions. And now each possession we do have is even more important. So now when we play ball, it's like we got to score on every possession because we're not going to get as many possessions as we're used to getting because we have no legit pass rush. Now, no disrespect to Dante Fowler Jr. or Slam Williams for that matter, but they ain't Michael Parsons. So we see it already, Cowboy Nation, in week 1 that we just don't have the pass rush. Now, second half, we stopped the run. First half, Jalen Hurts was running all over us until Eberflus made the adjustments. But my point is, hold on, I'm gonna hit my button.
What's your point?
My point is, every possession count now because you don't have nobody that can go out there and force a 3 and out and give our offense the ball back. So we're still in a bad situation. Why Jerry Jones being so concerned about stopping the run? No, you're not. You want some draft picks. That's what he really concerned about, Cowboy Nation. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. And Kenny Clark good, but again, he ain't Michael Parsons. His name was called like one time. Also, Odighizua's name was called one time during the game. These guys here, whom you signed, their name was only called one time. Marshawn Nealon got the sack. His name was called one time. That's it. So pass rush is very important to the game of football. And when you don't have a legit pass rusher that can warrant the attention of 2 or even 3 players, the other players on the defensive line or the linebackers can eat. All that stuff is important. It keeps your linebackers clean and they can eat because Michael Parsons drawed so much attention. Just look over the fence over at Green Bay now. Look at what they're able to do defensively now. They're eating. And we're suffering from a pass rush perspective. So, Cowboy Nation, that's my time. Hey, before I leave, though, y'all look forward to week 2. I'll be back on here talking about the keys to succeed in week 2. We got the Giants. Let me go look over here. Look over here real quick before I get out of here. Let's go back. And yes, here it is here. Sunday, September the 14th. It's going to be an early game, week 2, 12 p.m., and we will be at home. So, we took our show on the road, and overall, we did a good job. In week 1, a lot of teams had penalties. I looked at the Washington Commanders and New York Giants game, and it's just pathetic. The Washington Commanders had way too many penalties. And this week 1, I get it. So you're going to have some, but the Eagles had a lot of penalties against us, and the Washington Commanders had a lot of penalties against the lowly Giant. And that's what we got. All right, Cowboy Nation, that's my time. I truly thank you all for your time. Remember, share this content. Give us the thumbs up. Sharing is caring. Share with a friend. Share with a neighbor. Share with a coworker. Share it with a stranger. Share it with your significant other and even your enemy. And maybe, and just maybe, y'all will become cool after talking about the Dallas Cowboys. DC for life.